But here in Central Florida, Orlando city leaders just removed a Confederate statue from Lake Eola just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and while there were some protesters to that, we saw nothing like the violence that happened this weekend in Virginia, and many might wonder why that is.
Our political expert Jim Clark joins us now. Thank you for being here. And you say quick action is the key to all this.
I think we dodged a bullet, Julie. I think we could have been Charlottesville if the Mayor Dyer, and the City Council hadn't acted so quickly. As you know, in New Orleans and Charlottesville, it dragged on for more than 2 years. Hearings and talk. Here in Orlando, from the time the issue surfaced on May 11th until the statue came down, 40 days.
What was the big difference between here and the two other places we're talking about, especially New Orleans and
I think it was Mayor Dyer's leadership. The City Council never voted on taking it down. There were no studies or panels or things like that. The City Council had a hearing. Everybody got to have their say. And then Mayor Dyer stepped up boldly and made a decision and said, it's coming down. And within a few days, it came down. And so I think Mayor Dyer's example is perfect for the rest of the nation.
Do you think other communities will follow suit in light of what happened in Charlottesville?
Well, I think you're seeing this in Lexington, where the mayor just said they're coming down. There were no studies, no lengthy talking. I think in Charlottesville and New Orleans, you had 2 years of talk. Now in Tampa, it's a mess. They voted to keep the statues. Now they're talking, and it just drags on. And it gives protesters and troublemakers the opportunity to get organized and to show up. We could have had that here in Orlando, and fortunately, because of Mayor Dyer and the City Council, we didn't.
Also, do you think part of the reason we didn't have it here in Orlando is because it's not a true southern city? You know, we have people from all over the country and all over this planet who make this their home. You're talking about Charlottesville, Virginia. That is the heart of the South. It
is the heart of the South, but you also have to remember, in terms of demonstrators, Orlando is a great place. It's a major media market. It's easy to get to. And so I think this would have been very attractive for demonstrators looking for trouble if Mayor Dyer hadn't moved so quickly.
So expediency and leadership are two key things that happen.
And that's what you're seeing in Lexington, Kentucky, and I bet that's what you're going to see in a lot of places going forward.
All right, Jim Clark, thank you so much, as always, for your insight.